What's up, guys? We're going to talk about the season, what's going on with it, what Georgia Tech's going to look like, and what we're going to do this season. Talk about the ranked games that are coming up, everything like that. All right, this is season 2. We'll go over the roster, and then we'll go over everything else. We got our starter quarterback coming back. 90 speed. He did very well for us. He is still a work in progress, but we do have a freshman that we're going to redshirt this year, who's going to be picking up the reins. This guy's probably, I'm gonna probably encourage him to leave. Definitely. Let's see. We got a couple other freshmen that are here that would just play backup. Running back, we were able to keep our star running back from last year, along with our workhorse, who I redshirted. Try and keep some running backs in because our classes are going to be a freaking crapshoot. Okay. Fullback wise, we brought in 2 fullbacks. One of them probably is going to play more fullback. One of them is probably going to play more tight end than fullback, I should say. He's going to be rotating in on tight end, 4th, 3rd tight end. What's up? What's up, Van? How's your day going? We're just going to go over the roster, and then we're going to go over all the user games, all the ranked teams at the start of the year, all the user games that we have. Wide receiver wise, we need some help. Was going after 4 wide receivers last, but we only got 1. I believe this guy's a 2-star too. Yeah, 2-star. As for the fullback, that is probably like the key of my team right now. He's got some attributes that I didn't, like Nick said, he didn't even know it was in the game. Screen enforcer is kind of crazy. Let's see. Tight ends, we need to find another tight end to back up and replenish our tight end. I'd like to have 4 on the roster if possible. Line is just a couple seniors. I need to replenish the line this year. Juniors, stuff like that. A couple freshmen. D ends, defensive ends are gonna be like my key to this year. I only have 2 D ends per side, a left and a right. Got this one. He's got quick jump, only upside. This guy would not let me change him to a running back, so I have to wait until the off season. Then I'm gonna put him to running back. So therefore, my starting defensive line is very suspect. Besides the interior, the ends are very suspect. So if I can find a way to counteract that, that's the plan. Outside linebackers, got a senior here. I believe he played right. I moved him to the left. And then a couple of sophomores that need to develop a little bit more. Middle linebackers, I have a stacked middle linebacking group. So maybe we'll move some around, try and put 4 on the field at the same time. We'll figure it out. Right side, we got a lot of speed. A lot of speed for outsides on the right. Corner rise, I brought in 5 corners. None of them are good. 82 speed, 83 speed, 85 speed. Terrible speed. So I needed to move this guy from free safety to corner. He's going to be my slot or starting. He might be starting. And then free safeties. We're looking pretty good on the back end of our team. It's really just our starting 4. This freshman here is gonna be a dog when he does play. I'm gonna probably play him next year after he develops. 91 speed. He's 6'2", freaking 194. So once he develops a little bit more, I'll start him next year. So kicker the same, punter we brought in. So I don't really punt deep that much. I kind of do line drives, so he'll have to do the work. So our top 4 players are running back, quarterback, wide receiver, and corner. Now let's look at our schedule wise this season. So we are unranked, and we have Notre Dame, who's ranked 8. Then we have Air Force, who's unranked, who's also a user. Ole Miss. Virginia Tech, who was Heath, is no longer Heath anymore. Yeah, Boston College, Pitt, Syracuse, Wake, NC State, who is a ranked team, and then Georgia to finish it off. Personally, I know that they wanted to have week 0 games for everybody. Personally, I would rather have week 0 to week 2 all buys and then play the rest of the year. I know that's not the game plan from what I've been hearing from Nick, but that's what I would like. I didn't even know Boston College was ranked 6. So I have 3 ranked games all season. All right. We're going to go up and then work our way down. So we got Air Force. Oh, that's not Air Force. Air Force went into Michigan, played them. That's 1 user. 2 for with me. 3 Boise State. So 3 users. And no ranked games. The next one would be Boise State. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 user games, no ranked ones. Then we're gonna go down to Cal. Cal has 1, 2, 3, 4 users. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranked ones. and they are ranked 5. And we're gonna go down to UVan. You're gonna have 7 games? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 user games, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 ranked games. And you were unranked at the start of the season. I'm gonna try and do a recap in week 15. You had 8 last year. I don't know how many user games you had, but I know you had 8 last year. But I'm gonna try and do a recap to see where everyone finishes, where everyone started, and we'll go from there at the end of the year. Then we go down to Florida State. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 user games, and what is that? 1, 2 ranked ones, and they're ranked 22. So I mean, if you look at it as of right now, the toughest schedule would be Cal with all the ranked games and the 4 user ones. But Boise State has a ton. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they are unranked. I take that back. Georgia probably has the toughest road all season. That's what it looks like. Did I count myself? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 ranked, and I am unranked. Then we're gonna go to JMU. They have 2 ranked games. Van, if you lose this, Boone's gonna be talking. I can already tell. And he has 1 ranked game. And he is unranked. Kansas. Kansas has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 user games. Ranked would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranked games. And they are unranked. Let's see, no one's Kentucky, no one's Louisville. Maryland. Maryland has 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 user games with 1, 2, 3, 4 ranked. Then we go to Memphis. Memphis has 1, 2, 3, 4. Any ranked? None. Then we got Miami. This should be an interesting game, UCF. When that kicks off, I want to watch it for sure. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 users. 2, 3 ranked, and they are ranked 2 in the nation. interesting to see Busy rank 2. Then we go to Michigan State, I should say. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 users. 1, 2, 3 ranked, and they are unranked. We got Mini. Mini has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 ranked games. It would be crazy if Rob could come out and win some of these ranked games, because that would be pretty cool. No one's Missouri, no one's NC State. North Carolina. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 games. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ranked ones, and they are unranked. North Texas. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 user games. 1 ranked. 1 ranked game. Notre Dame. They're ranked 8th. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 user games. I figured they would have had more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ranked games. I still figured they would have had more. This is what I don't understand. How did they get 5 buys? 6 buys. That's crazy. Ohio State. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 users. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ranked, and they are ranked 1. Oklahoma. Okay, Oklahoma has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 user games. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ranked, and they are unranked. Ole Miss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 users. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ranked, and they are unranked. Then we got Oregon. Oregon has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 user games. It's 1, 2, 3 ranked, and they are ranked 12. Got Penn State. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're ranked 7. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ranked teams. I don't know. VDM might have the hardest schedule all season so far, from what I'm looking at right now, which is crazy. Go to Rutgers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rutgers says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 ranked, and they're ranked 25. That's a big come up for Rutgers. Look at users again? What do you mean? Let's look at users. For Penn State or just in general? What do you mean? My schedule? I only have 3. 4 users. I have 4 users, but I only have 1, 2, 3 ranked games. Is there anyone specific else you want to look at? Because I seriously do think Penn State is probably the one that's got the most heat so far, or like ranked games and users, because they got 8 users, 6 ranked games, and they're ranked 7. Like VDM's got a tough schedule from what I'm picking up right now. But that's just what I'm seeing right now. I just did Rutgers. True. This is true. Yours is tough. You have 7 user games, 4 ranked teams, but the 7 user games I think are very good. I mean, you have bracket, then you got the Europeans, and then pod. I mean, but if you can stop his streaks, it's not like, it's not that bad. I mean, I gave up too many streaks. Mississippi State, yeah, that's brutal. Mississippi State is brutal. Or you talking about Texas A&M? Texas A&M is brutal too. Computers. I mean, SEC has always been a tough. It's always been a tough division. LSU, Kentucky, like you do have a tough schedule. Clemson's no joke either. So I mean, I guess looking at it logically, it's brutal. You're right, it's brutal. So I would say, right, I mean, if you look at it like that, in you probably, it's probably a toss up between you and BDM. It's gotta be. I'm looking at it. Let me check Penn State's one more time. User. Good user. Good user. Decent. Decent. I mean, now that I'm looking at it, I I would say yours. You're talking about talent wise and books and everything like that. I would say yours definitely. Now that I'm looking at it. One, two, three, four users. Yeah, it's gross, bro. Um, I would advise if I'm you to find another division or try and try and join the ACC. I mean, it's not really unrealistic for them to say leave and join the ACC. I mean, I know the SEC is that massive, but it's not really unrealistic because you guys are right there. Two. Yeah, playing Brat every season is crazy. I would have. I mean, is it because of his team or is it because he's just that good? I don't know Brat that much. Like I've played you in D WoW Madden, so like I can gauge how that goes. But playing Brap is just something else. Okay, so his team is good and he's good too. It would really, in if you really feel that way, Van, I would probably try and go somewhere else. See, you say it. Ah, that's good. That's good. That's good knowledge. I didn't know that, Elo. I didn't know that. All I can say is, Van, if you really feel that way, then leave. Go to a different school. Hmm. Okay. Because I mean, for me, when I played him just like offline, off the season, um, he beat the crap out of me, but I also like wasn't running the same playbook that I am now. Similar, but I wasn't running the same one. Then what I would do is try and recruit close to home people. I don't think I have one championship person on my recruiting, which I'm gonna go over my recruiting board after this, and I don't care if people see it because at the end of the day, you have to play the games to figure it out, and they might not even be on my board to begin with. Like at the end of the season. All right, so South Carolina has one, two, three user games. And that's one, two ranked, and they're ranked 13. Yeah, I mean, the best thing to do is to focus on close to home or some other deal breaker because championship contenders with 32 users is going to be very difficult. And that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Temple. What is Temple? Temple has one, two, three, four users. What is that? Two ranked teams. It is brutal, but that's because other users are beating them. So I mean, it's gonna be brutal if they're losing and then you're still winning. So like, we'll look at Texas A&M's schedule. Like they should win. They should win. It's a toss up between Missouri because Missouri's been pretty good for the past couple of years, but then a loss. You know, South Carolina, Van should win, and then they should win here. And going into the end of the year, it's just tough. And then even looking at your schedule, you know, like Missouri at the end of the year, Bama at the end of the year, that's crazy. Clemson at the end of the year is really not fun. And I guess he didn't want it to be easy, but he also didn't want it to be hard, like as hard as last season. Yeah, I can see that. But Van's schedule is a crapshoot, bro. Like with the 7 users he's got, the 4 ranked teams, and then just looking at his schedule is brutal. Like Georgia has an easier time with 6 ranked teams than Van does, and that's brutal. I don't know why this game hates Florida. It is brutal. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this right here, Toledo. Um, I think Nick put him there because he couldn't put any other team there, so I understand. But 3, 5 ranked teams, and they're ranked 4. It's just tough. It's really tough. Vandy is all like he will always get Vandy because it's a rivalry game, and those games are always booked. So I'm not mad about that. You have Texas 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. This is true. This is true. 4, and they're ranked 9. 4 ranked games, and they're ranked 9. Um, yeah, if you really want to dissect it, you know, the ranked games are all at the end, but it's the tail end where it kind of drops off with Toledo and Vandy. He can manage to squeak by and beat these teams and then go into, but here's the thing. Toledo might be a trap game. It might be rainy because it's at Toledo, so it might be rainy or snowy and might give them more of a fit than what we are thinking because of the time it's at and where it could be. Just a thought. Texas State. Got Texas State. 1, 2, 3. Was that 1, 2 ranked? UCF. Okay. UCF has 1, 2, 3, 4 user games. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ranked games. Looking at UCF's schedule, couple ranked teams, but like finishing off the season is kind of tough. UCLA has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They are ranked 16. And was that 1, 2 ranked teams? Interesting. I should have picked UVLA. Who am I missing? All right, West Virginia. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 years. And that's 1, 2, 3 ranked, and they're ranked 11. All right, is there any person you guys want to see before I go to my recruiting? Or you guys watch? Oh, you guys are watching Brat probably. I got a receiver that I'm looking at. Got a couple receivers and a running back. This is the only 5-star I'm looking at, to be honest. Recruiting wise, all these people are like play style or proximity to home. If you're looking at it from, I mean, brand exposure. I mean, this is the only guy that will probably, I will probably drop if I drop. I need wide receivers. Like that's what I need. So if they're nerfed, they're nerfed. But I'm also not looking for the typical deep ball burners either. You know, physical route running, route running, route running. Like they're all. It's not. I don't need. I need them to get open. I don't need them to blow by people. Tight end. Got an athlete here. And then I'm lineman heavy. I need lineman heavy. I don't care. I just need a body. And then right ends. The tackles outside. And just bodies pretty much. But yeah, I just need them to get open. I don't need them to be burners or whatnot. They can have 86 speed, but if their quickness is freaking 97 and higher or 95 and higher, and their route running's like 80 and higher, I'm fine with that because of how my offense is. Which, let me show you something, man. I don't know what your recruiting ability is. Hold on. Coaches. No, that's not it. Let me see what yours is. Your motivator. Okay. This dude's at 85%. That's ridiculous. You moved over? What do you mean you moved over? Oh, you spent points to get motivator? You started out as a motivator though, so you spent points on recruiting, I'm guessing. And it auto moved. It auto moved? Because mine hasn't auto moved. Oh. Hmm. You went into this tree and did this. Okay. I mean, I guess it benefits you because you are having people go to the NFL, whereas I am not. So my beneficial is recruit. So I can get recruits and technician. And since I don't throw that much, I put points into this to get throwing under pressure and breaking sacks. I'm assuming it's because you put more people in the NFL. That's I'm assuming, because I don't know what the like requirements are, but if you put more people in the NFL, it probably breaks like I have to win 10 ranked beat 10 ranked opponents in the top 25 to go to the next tier. Go to this tier. I mean, this. Mm, okay. But I am a recruiter. I need to finish this out. Um, get some of these bonuses, everything like that. But I spent more points in here than I did in recruiter. As soon as I can, I'm gonna focus on getting this up because boost to run blocking and lead block. I am 100% there. Run block fitness and pass block fitness. I'm there. And then this one, run blocking, run block fitness, short route and medium routes, catching in traffic. Like I need more this with my play style. Like I wish I would have looked and dove into this more because this fits. But I am going to head out after showing everyone everything. And we will see what this season is entailed for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, along with seeing what everyone else can do with where they're ranked and where how many user games and ranked opponents they play. I will post all this in chat and I will save this and put this up on YouTube. So you guys have a blessed one.